Hey guys, Chris here, Warcraft 24/7, and I hope you're having a great day. It's a good day for us. We just passed 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys for all that. Couldn't have done it without you. You guys make this all worthwhile. Just also starting to get quite a few followers on our Twitch stream as well. We try to stream every Saturday. Probably may stream a little bit more frequently. Hopefully, that's the plan. But at least try to catch us every Saturday as we stream. All right, so today's video bringing you guys the topic of undercutting and why you're broke in WoW. I get so many people that are broke. They're playing the auction house, but they have no gold, and they can't understand why they don't have any gold. Why they're not making any gold? They're selling items on the auction house, but at the same time, their profits are very small. And the reason is you have to stop undercutting. Um, we basically take all the profit out of our sales by undercutting each other. Items have a market value and a region market value that is driven by data and is pretty accurate. And as players, we often want that short-term profit. We want that quick fix. We want to post things on the auction house. We want to see them sell very quickly so we can get that gold in our pocket. Where, to be honest, the auction house, unless you're selling commodities, like herbs and ore and things like that, and they're always going to sell. Still, don't be undercutting people. But we try to get that quick fix, and on transmog and on battle pets and some of the other items, it's not a quick fix. It is a long-term strategy. It is a long-term game plan. We're not going to win this in the first few minutes. We're going to have to play the entire game and play it out to the end to make those large profits on the auction house. So what am I talking about? Well, let's get into TSM first. Let's jump over to TSM. If you don't have TSM, I highly recommend it, especially if you're trying to make any kind of serious gold in World of Warcraft. Of course, we are on our role-playing server. We're on our druid that we're doing our experiment with to try to earn enough gold to buy tokens with. It's a little experiment we're doing on a role-playing server with a brand new character. But what I want you to do right now, if you have TSM, if you use TSM, if you're thinking about setting up TSM, when you set up your operation, auctioning, I want you to go right here to posting. That's the second tab under auction operation posting. And I want you to make sure this undercut amount right here is set to 0 copper. That way, you're never undercutting. Regardless of what your price source is, you never want to be undercutting. So let's go to the auction house. I'm going to show you an example. We're going to use the WoW interface. We're not going to use TSM because it's easier to see on the WoW interface. Alright, so we're going to look at these Spellbinder gloves. They have a market value of 101 gold. Alright, they don't sell a whole lot. They don't have a high sell rate. Um, their region sales average is pretty low, but their historical price is 154 gold. That means over the course of time, they're holding 154 gold as a historical price. Over the entire region, their market value is 125 gold. If you don't understand where to get these tooltips at, these are all out of TSM. It'll show you how to get all of these different tooltips. If you don't have TSM and you want to try it out, I got several videos on the YouTube channel that show you how to get started with setting TSM up. And if I don't cover something you want to know about, drop me a comment below and I'll put it in a future video and show you guys. But right now, the market value of these gloves is 101 gold. So when we go to post them, I want you to look here. We have somebody that posted 150. Okay, that is high for the market value because you remember gear is specific to each realm. Okay, it's not region wide. It's not a commodity. It's not region wide. It's specific to a realm. So 150 gold is high compared to the market value, the average. But if you notice, there's only 2 of these posted. All right, but here's the problem. This guy posted a little bit high. Okay, we understand that. He was the first poster. You know, he probably has his settings where if nobody else has this on the auction house, he's going to post it at a premium. That's understandable. But look at the guy right below him, uh, Castellus. This guy come in and he cut his price by half. He undercut this guy by half. All right. So what he's doing, he's thinking in his mind. His mindset is, man, I'm going to make 75 gold. I'm going to sell these. I'm going to make 75 gold. But what he's not realizing is he's losing 75 gold. Because he could have posted at the 150 gold, the same exact price. And if somebody came to buy these items, his would have been purchased first. Because he was the last person to post. That's the way the auction house works. The last person to post is the first person that sells. So it's last in, first out. So that way they keep it so like if you post, you don't have to undercut. You know, we used to do that. We used to undercut so that we'd be the bottom and everybody would be buying our stuff. But now they have it set so you can post at the exact same price. As long as you're the last person that posted, you're going to get the sale. You know, they're going to buy, you're going to get yours. Now, all right, so let's look at something specific I want to talk about is the gingerbread cookies. Okay, let's see, gingerbread. All right, the recipe for of course, the cookies themselves are selling for 9 gold, so that's great. But I want to look at these recipes here for the gingerbread cookie. I have some of these posted over here. I have sold 25 of these at 5 gold apiece. All right. Um, every one I've posted, I've sold for 5 gold apiece. When I started posting, that was the price it was listed at, was 5 gold. I was selling these, when Wintervale started, I was selling these about as fast as I could post them. You know, I'd post a bunch of them, and they would sell. Someone came in and undercut me and put the price at 1 silver. Okay? Yes, they made a little bit of money at 1 silver. But in my mind, in my mindset, and what I want to try to get you guys to understand, when they came in at 1 silver versus my 5 gold, I was the lowest price at 5 gold. They could have came in and posted at 5 gold, and their stuff would have sold. They would have sold first. But instead, they came in and they undercut me, and they went down to 1 silver. And they didn't just post one; they posted like 20 or 30 at 1 silver. So they were looking at, they're making a little bit of money. They invested some money. They're getting a return on their investment. But the mindset I want you guys to understand is, at the same time they were making a little bit of silver. Okay, they sold all theirs for just a little bit of silver in profit. I sold mine for gold in profit. So they didn't make a little silver. They lost 4 gold is what they basically did, because they could have posted at the exact same price without undercutting and made the same amount. They could have sold the same amount of product and made more money simply by not undercutting. We get in this mindset of undercutting because we want that quick sale. And you sell a bunch of items on the auction house, man. You like post a bunch of stuff and you sell it all, and you go collect your mailbox and you got 5,000 gold. And you're like, man, I did all that work, I put all that time in, and I got 5,000 gold, and I'm still broke. I value my time more than that. So I try to post items accordingly to what they're worth and what my time is worth. Basically, when I come to the auction house and I decide to undercut an item way below its market value and undercut somebody that's posting it, I make the decision that my time is no longer valuable. And that's just not something that I'm willing to do. We all have a certain amount of playtime in this game. So make your playtime valuable. You're spending the time to go out and farm, you're playing, you're taking the time to post things on the auction house. Stop shooting yourself in the foot. Stop cutting your own throat by undercutting. So make sure right now You set your TSM to 0 copper so that you're not undercutting. You're just posting at the lowest possible price that's out there. And also know what the market will support. And if you don't know of the value of an item, look it up, because the information is out there. Go to Wowhead, go somewhere, look it up on your Realm, TSM, some other add-on. There's lots of stuff out there, lots of ways to find the value of an item. Stop giving things away. You've put in the time to farm, you've put in the time to collect these items, you've put in the time to post them. Stop giving them away. Stop undercutting. I promise you, if you will stop undercutting and start posting at a reasonable price, your profits will go up. Your gold value will go up. Your net worth as a gold farmer will go up. The person that costs you the most money in the auction house is yourself by constantly undercutting, especially when you start canceling and reposting and undercutting. And if you get another person that's doing that with you and you guys are undercutting each other over and over again, one, you're losing your posting fees, your deposits, and two, you're driving the price down. And the only person that's hurting is you in the long run. Okay, these prices, these market values, this game has been around enough that these market values are pretty steady. They've kind of found a nice spot where they even out. Trust what the information is telling you. There's a lot of gold in the game, and there's a lot of it to be spent. Especially with the WoW token, people will go out and they'll just spend real world money, buy gold, and to buy the things they want. They will spend the money. You do not have to be the bargain basement. You do not have to undercut everybody to get the sale. I promise you. Thank you guys for listening. That's my short rant for today. I hope it makes sense. You know, the undercutting, it kills us all. You know, it drives prices down, and then the time that we've invested to farm is no longer as valuable as it used to be. Thank you guys again for all the support. You've been amazing. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, join the Discord, join the Twitch. You know, links are going to be below in the description. Join me. Let's talk about it. If you got a different opinion, post it in the comments. Let's talk. Let's discuss it, because that's what makes us better players. Again, this is Chris from Warcraft 24/7. I am signing off. Thank you guys so much.